Thanks for checking into Wicked Wild Barbecue. Today I'm going to make two great goat dishes, Caribbean goat curry and rice pilaf. And my guest today is Raz the Rasta. Before I head on out to catch that goat, I need to make my flatbread. So, adding my all-purpose flour. Doing this the old-fashioned way. Some nice Himalayan pink salt. Milk powder. This gives a nice softness to my dough. And you know that your yeast is ready because it's overflowing like this. And what I've done is I've combined the yeast powder with some sugar to activate the yeast, to give it a good kickstart. So, right, this is a bit over fermented. I keep these little plastic containers for when I go out in the bush, so I can reuse them again. Right, and what we do is just make a little well like this, and make the well deeper on one side because I am using the Jeep bonnet. And just in case you're wondering, I have sanitized the front of my Jeep. It's especially vital when you're out in places like this where you don't have free-flowing water to bring sanitizers and sprays. And I don't want my bread to taste like engine oil. Right, so we mix this up. I'm using warm water. Don't worry about the mess on the Jeep. I'll sort that out later. My poor camera lady happens to be downwind to my flour. So, that is not for me, as I don't need it. Okay, right, a shower cap is a perfect accessory to outdoor catering. Put it on the front of my Jeep like that. It not only keeps it warm, so it acts as a prover, it stops the sand from getting into my bread. Now, let me go and find that goat, if I'm lucky. Okay. So this bush, I should be able to find some goat. The land is full of grass and shrubs and there's trees across here. That should give some shade. So let's hope our luck's in today. Something in the bush over there, a little head popping up above the grass. Let's see if I can sneak up on this. On this. I'm not going to shoot it with the arrow. Finally, I've tracked that goat down. Chasing that damn thing was so tiring. Let's hope this time I can catch him. Right. Taking my bow and arrow is a bold move. Again, because I don't want him to chase. I don't want him to run off. Okay. He's a baby, but he's good enough for eating. Not bad. Okay, right. Well, that was very lucky. Now it's time to prepare lunch. First things first, we're going to kill this very, very humanely. So, that's it. That's it, that's done. Very fast blow to the side of the head. So now I'm going to wash it off, and as you see, I am here with Rasta, and she has an incredible goat curry, a Caribbean goat curry recipe. How old is this?
It's very, very, very old.
It's been passed down from grandma to grandma.
Generation to generation.
There you go. Okay, so she's given me a whole lot of spices to go out and get for her. So this is a gira, which is a cumin, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Add a little bit in here.
And then we have, sorry, excuse my looking, because I am a novice at this one. Garam masala, I know this one. This is like an Indian spice, right?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And this one, amcha masala. This is a Trinidadian mixed curry spice,
It's
right?
the Trinidadian one, yeah.
Wow, you use this in a lot of your curry?
Yeah, a lot of the flavor.
Fantastic. Cardamom. All right. Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper for a kick.
A little kick.
Yeah.
Celery salt.
Season, yeah.
We have onion powder. Celery salt and onion powder is used quite a lot throughout the Caribbean. You'll see in a lot of my recipes that I actually do use a fair bit of this. Mustard powder and ground pepper. So what I'm seeing here is a lot of these spices are actually used in Indian cookery, and there is quite a lot of Indian influence in some parts of the Caribbean, hence where the curry comes from. So how long we mix this together, right?
Yes, we're going to mix this together just for a few minutes, let it marinate in the hot pot.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah. That's her primitive spoon. I think Sherlock forgot the spoon.
But we make do with whatever we have, right?
Yeah.
Mix this up.
Right, so we let that marinate for a couple of minutes, right?
Couple of minutes, yep.
And then into the pot. All right. All right, let me have a smell. Wow, all these aromas and spices. Already the smell is amazing. All right, let's go. So what, you have coconut oil, correct?
Yes, I do. We're going to have some coconut oil for a very hot pot. You want to go ahead?
All right, I'll do that. All right. When you see the oil frazzle like that, you know that it's good to go. Okay? If you want to do the honors.
Actually, you can go ahead. Just going to add it to the pot.
All right.
And then let it cook for a little bit. There you go.
And when it frazzles like that, you know that it's hot enough. Gonna give that a good stir, I think. So you're roasting all the spices.
That is correct.
So by doing this, you're sealing all the flavor on the meat, correct?
All the flavor in.
So while I was roasting on all sides, I'm going to start slicing your vegetables, right? So adding my garlic, my turmeric, seasoning peppers, mildly spiced, the onions,
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just season it with a little bit of lemon salt.
Okay, I'll put some in your hand. So.
Just sprinkle that in there, just get a little more.
So this is roasted lime skins, actually, lemon and lime skins in the sun, until they're really crispy, and then powdered crunch together with salt, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you actually get some lentils, right?
Yes, I think so. Just go ahead and put some onions. I'm just going to keep stirring that up.
I didn't pre-boil these because they're very small, thin lentils and they cook quite fast.
That's all right.
Alright. So we just cover it with water, right?
Just so that it's a little bit over the meat, that's right. And then we leave it so
You put a bit more water.
Just add a bit more water.
Enough?
That should be perfect.
Right, and we leave that to simmer now for about, well, once I swap pots, about 1 hour, right? Okay, perfect. Time for a cup of tea. Right? Well, they're not in this heat, I can tell you. Okay, so I bring it to the bar and I'll pop that. Okay, thank you. Master Rat! So now it's time to spice my meat. Salt. I'm using the same lemon salt, nutmeg, black pepper, celery salt, celery powder, onion powder, cloves. Mixing them up, leaving them for a couple of minutes. Time to add my coconut oil, my meat. Already starting to frazzle. Adobe seasoning. Saison, which is like a Caribbean anise. Also keeps the rice a nice yellow color. Garlic, whole skin on, all the flavors in the skin. This must smell delicious because the local wildlife is right next to me, i.e. a canine species. Just as well, we're not in China. It might be on the menu, not on my menu though. Some ginger and turmeric leaves, ginger, cinnamon, cabbage, adding my rice, I'm just going to leave that to simmer now for about 5 minutes and turn it down on charcoal mark 2 for about 45 minutes. So my bread is ready. Take it off into 3 hand-sized pieces, like so. Roll them around like that. Basically getting your shoulders and all your energy into it. And you see now why I use the boot of my Jeep. Excuse me. We are outdoors and that sometimes does happen. What I'm using here is actually a natural vinegar with scented dried orange skin. So the vinegar is a natural antibacterial, which is great. Not only is it food friendly, it sanitizes at the same time. So I'm using here, if you can have a look, a St. Lucian coal pot. This was brought over to the Caribbean by the Arawak tribes from South America, okay? And what they've done is turn them into little barbecue pots. I'm using an open pan pizza tray here, which is ideal for when you go to the beach, making bread, pizza, or anything you like. And it's important that it's really, really hot. As you can see, it's only been on there a couple of seconds and it's already starting to char. That's exactly what we want. And as you can see, right here, around the top of the bread, it's starting to brown on all sides. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. And that, my friends, is perfect. Wow. Nice, fluffy, light. Can't wait to dip this into Rasta's curry. Bon appetit, people. Okay. It's now time to taste the curry goat. Yep, and the rice pilaf. So, some rice here. This is a calabash, comes from the calabash tree, which is indigenous to the Caribbean islands. I'm going to let her go first with a slice of bread. There you go, while you're munching away. I've also got a guest, Uni, and he's going to try, come over Uni and have a taste, and he's going to give me an honest opinion to see how this pilaf is and Rasta Razi's goat curry. There you go, my friend.
Yeah.
All right, have a taste. Let me have a bash.
So good.
There you go. Now it's my turn. All right.
It's hot.
Mm.
No,
Wow, those flavors. I really taste all those Trinidadian spices. You like it?
absolutely. Tastes so good.
Of course she does. It's a recipe. Wow. The pilaf. You can taste all those Caribbean spices, the cinnamon, the cloves, the onion powder, the celery. This is amazing. And this is the bread I made earlier. Real Caribbean bush cooker at its best. Who said you can't have posh food? Catch, kill, cook. Amazing. Bon appetit, people.